What's happening, guys? You are chilling with your boy C-Bone. Thank you guys for clicking the link once more. As you see behind me, I have Mr. Michael Jackson, and I'm right here sitting in my son's room, both my son's room, or two of the three of my sons. Sitting in the room, and you know, this morning I was preparing because I have a thing coming up at Santa Maria High. I'm gonna go talk to several classes about living your dreams, and gonna inspire them a little bit to you know, really truly understand what living your dreams means, and you know, what it means to your life, to your family's life, and to your friends, and all a bunch of good stuff like that. So I was preparing this morning. I was watching Martin Luther King. I was watching Will Smith. I was watching different motivational speakers. You know, trying to get some tips and trying to get some knowledge, because, you know, like I say, I don't profess to know everything, you know, and I really do a lot of studying. And so, you know, any advice that I give you guys most likely is, you know, some advice that I've learned from somebody else. And you know, what I do is I apply that into, you know, the videos and to the blogs and stuff that I do, and that's how I try to help you guys. You know, I try to do the research for you guys, so that way you don't have to spend all the hours upon hours that I do, and you can have the knowledge right there for free on a video, on a blog, and whatnot. You know, which kind of brings me to another point. You know, a lot of people ask me, a lot of people have been asking me how I do things, and how I landed radio, or how I lost so much weight, or how I did this, or how I do that. And I noticed that the majority of the time people are asking how and not really asking why. And this kind of shows me, and it shows pretty much the attitude and the mindset that we all have, because I was a person who wanted to know all the house. But you know, this kind of shows why we are the way we are, and why we're in the situations we're in. The fact of the matter is, you don't need to know the how right off the bat. You don't. Because if I was to tell you everything that I've done to lose weight, or to get on radio, or to be an artist, you know, to record as many hours as I did, and if I told you how to do everything, it would probably, most likely 90% of the time, be so overwhelming that you wouldn't want to do it, right? Because there's so many steps, and there's so many things that I did. Like, there were so many days where I just was there in my diet and my exercise and stuff, and there were some days I didn't want to do it, and some days, you know, I felt discouraged, and some days I felt fat, and some days I felt this and that, and, you know, some days I didn't want to do music anymore, some days. And if I dumped that all on you, all at one time, of the house, and I dumped, you know, how I did this and how I did that, and what I went through this and what I went through that, it's like, you might get discouraged. And the one thing that I always say, and I always say this, is your how is not as important as your why. If you want to do something, if you truly want to do something, you want to make a difference, and you want to change your life, and you want to do the different things, your why has to be way bigger than your how. The how is just a tool. P90X did not make me lose weight. Eating right did not make me lose weight. No. It gave me a percentage of what I needed to lose the weight. But my why was the very reason I lost the weight. Why I did it. Why did I choose to lose weight? Why did I choose to do this? Why did I choose to do that? Why did I go this route? And my why, I'll say it again, my why was because I was having such chronic panic attacks. I was so stressed out. I was so anxious. I was so overwhelmed, to say the least. I would go 3 miles up the road to pump some gas, and I'd be scared. Excuse my language, but scared shitless. I was at a point in my life where I was just scared to walk out of my house some days. I was becoming a father who is not the father that you guys have seen in my videos. I was screaming and yelling all the time. I was a disrespectful husband to my wife. Thank you, baby, for sticking around. Side note. I wasn't a very good brother or son. or not as good as I could have been. I wasn't a bad one, but I wasn't one as good as I could have been. In the music, I was cool, I was good, but I wasn't to my fullest potential of what I knew I could be. So all of those reasons were the reason why I had to change. And the power behind me acknowledging the fact that if I didn't do it, that I would continue to be a terrible father, continue to be a terrible brother, continue to be an okay artist, continue to be mediocre, and not fullest or to my fullest potential. It wasn't an option for me. I was born for greatness. That's what I was born for. That's what I truly believe. And I wasn't about to spend the rest of my life in this area where I was a panicky, overwhelmed, stressed out dad who was like a deadbeat on weekends because I was tired, because I've been working, because I bring home the bacon, because I do this, because I. And everything was about me. Alright? So I had to change that. And my why was the reason I lost weight. My why was the reason I changed up some of the things I did. My why was the reason I did some of the things I did. My why. So if you consider this, your why is 90% important and your how is 10% important. If you want to even give it that much importance. Because you have to know how, of course, exactly. You have to know what to do, right? That's why I got the P90X. That's why, I got that instructor in my home every day. To be able to show me how to exercise, show me what to do, how to do it. But when you're doing a home program, is there somebody there to get you up and press play for you? Is there somebody there to get you, roll you up out of bed and to press it for you? No. Not unless you have a workout partner, who's just crazy out of their mind. But I started getting up at 4 a.m. This is my schedule now. I'm up at 4 o'clock. If you hit me up 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll be up. On the weekends at the latest 5. And some people call me crazy. Some people call me, like you're erratic, man. I don't know how you do it. Well, it's because I didn't focus on the how. I focused on the why. And whatever you put your focus on, those are the results you're going to get. So I would encourage everybody, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to change your life, if you're trying to do anything, get a new job, whatever. Focus more on the why. For my parents out there, if you have kids, if you're a single mother, why? What do you want to do for your children? Are you willing to absolutely go through all the pain and all the agony and all the bullshit to provide for your children? For my single people out there who don't have any kids, are you willing to go years and years and years not applying yourself and not applying what you learn in school and from other people, just to find yourself at the end of the day, a professional bar hopper? Do you want to become somebody who's okay at what you do, but you're not exactly the best? For my grandparents out there, it's never too late. It's never too late to start living your life. I don't care if you're 80, 90 years old. Because I have this idea that at the end of your life, you're not going to remember everything in life, but you're going to remember those memories. And it's up to you to make them good or bad. What do you want to do? How are you really going to live your dreams? DJs, rap artists, my community, my people, the people that I associate with, are you willing to be a semi, that guy is okay at what he does artist? Are you wanting to be the greatest you can be and show people you really have an art form and you deserve their time and you deserve their $10 for your CD. You deserve their little bit of money that they're gonna spend to come to a concert to see you. Are you that person? Are you that person that's gonna get into the studio every single day and pound it out and pound it out and pound it out and pound it out until you can't do it no more? Is that you? Or are you that person that says, I'll do it tomorrow? Well, guess what, man? While you're sleeping, people like me are working. And I don't say that to be cocky. I don't say that to that's not who I am. I'd rather teach you so you could do better than me. That way I have something to you know, challenge myself with. You know? A little bit of competition. So, understand this, guys. Your why is a lot more important than your how. You have to have an unbelievable, crazy, psycho, borderline obsessed work ethic to do anything in life. Work, raise a family, put out an album, anything. Raise a kid on your own. I was a single father for years. I remember hopping on like a minimum of 10-15 planes with my 2 children. One strapped to my back, the other in the front of me, carrying a diaper bag strapped across my chest, dragging a stroller, carrying a couple bags. Yeah, I did it. Changing diapers all the way, driving thousands of miles from Indianapolis here, not wanting to sleep because I was afraid that I would sleep too long and my children would go hungry, or my children would, you know, pass out from the heat that when we were in Texas and stuff. I didn't want to take that chance, so I didn't sleep for 3 days because my why was important than my how. Are you that person? Cesar C-Bone Hernandez, Live Your Dreams Entertainment. I know I'm extreme and I'm crazy, but I really want to reach out to you guys. Have a good day.
I seem to press where you are. I got you, man. Myself at the bottom of the wine. Man, I'm stressing, and I pray for a blessing. Nothing ever happens, so I kept rapping. Trying to keep my sanity, without confidence, no vanity. And every single day seem to bring something new. In every single way, man, I seem to lose. Trying to be the best father for my kids, acting like nothing but let's hold it all in. But only so much that a motherfucker can take without crying like a sucker today. I'm puffing on my cigarette, I keep them lit. I'm popping on my codes, popping on the low, closing on my doors. Oh God, please let me know that there's a light at the end of the road. Please let me know. I'm just sitting here trying not to lose my mind, just wishing everything here was just fine.